this is the Ulanzi Pano ball head, and like all other Ulanzi products, comes in with a nicely designed box. Nice packaging design for you guys over at Ulanzi, or Ulanzi, and I'm not sure how it's pronounced. Inside we have a promotional card, just, you know, asking the buyer to join the online community for Ulanzi products, and we have the ball head itself in some very high density foam packing for this particular ball head. But the ball head itself, just let's take a look at it in detail. It is some really nice milling work on this aluminum, and just the quality of the printing for the pan head, the 180, the 360 degrees of the circle here, and just the high quality. It just is, I don't know, you really have to look at it, have it in hand. But just everything from the knurling on the screw, the screws here, it just screams higher quality. In comparison, this is not a bad product, but this is the default, the factory ball head that came with my Noir desktop tripod. And it's fine. I thought it was fine, but you can just see here, and I think, granted, this is probably not the original Arca Swiss plate on here, but just look at the difference in just fit and finish compared to the Ulanzi. Just the detail work. I don't know, you can just really tell the difference. I mean, this is a perfectly fine ball head and everything. The base is a 3/8 inch, which is bigger than the standard photo tripod. This is a 1/4 inch, which is the same as the threading on the bottom of most cameras. This is a true tripod head, 3/8 inch threading, and you can get an adapter for this, so it's not a big deal that this is the larger size. But what's really interesting about this one, what really makes it stand out, well, a couple of things. One is it has a built-in cold shoe mount on the side, so you can add an extra accessory here, like a Rode microphone or a shotgun microphone to your setup. But more interestingly, it has the pan head on the top of the ball head, which I've never seen before in a tripod head. Most of them, like this one, have the pan at the base, which is fine if you have adjustable legs. But if you have, say, a mini or micro tripod where it's just fixed legs, your surface needs to be perfectly flat, because let's say if you're screwing this on here, using this on as your tripod, let me just screw this down here. So it's fine if you have it on an even surface, but if your surface you're putting it on, let's say if you're putting it on a car hood and you're filming with that as your base, all car hoods have a slight slant on them. So when you're placing it on a object that has a slight slant, you're not on a level horizon line. So if you're panning your camera, your camera will go from, okay, let's say even if you level it out using the ball head, okay, say your camera is level and you're on a car like this. Okay, you're level, right? So you're looking with your camera, then you try to pan, and wow, you're shooting at the sky now. Or the other way, oh great, you're looking at the ground. You're no longer panning on the horizon. Whereas if you had this and you're on a slope, you just find your level, and now you can pan on the horizon. That's awesome. Of course, this comes with, you know, your detachable Arca Swiss style plate, and well, you can test it right now, see if you can put on another plate. And it's a little tight. Oh, it's because I have those locking screws on there. That's why. All right, so there we go. Yeah, so totally compatible with other Arca Swiss, and this is some Chinesium knockoff cheap one that I got. Oh, one thing though. I wish this thing had a D-ring. That's my biggest, the only real complaint I have is that it doesn't have a recessed D-ring. You still have to take out a coin or something to screw that onto your camera. But otherwise, I think this is awesome. This screw is not a quick release. This is to tighten down the pan head, so you can cinch that down so it doesn't turn. All right, so again, I highly recommend this. I wish other tripod head makers had this design. I think it's really nifty and cool, especially if you're running with a micro tripod. Anyway, thanks for watching. Moondog out.
Hey,
If you like this video, please share it on social media. You know, Facebook, forums, MeWe, whatever platform you're on. And if you want to see more videos, check out moondogindustries.com.